talking all the tools that you need to have gorgeous hair this winter, and a shout out to Trisha Paytas.
Okay, so if a lot of you are regular YouTubers, as I am, you probably already know about Trisha Paytas. And although I found out about her a few years ago, it was only this year that I actually subscribed to her, and I fell in love with her. I think she's so sweet. Trish, you're so sweet. And recently she came to Toronto and she tweeted, I tweeted that I was gonna go and see her because she had a meetup, and I wasn't able to make it, and she even tweeted me back, and then I felt awful. Like my life isn't complete now. Anyways, one day I will see her again, I'm sure. That's kind of creepy, but I love her, and I feel like if you don't know who she is, definitely go and check out her YouTube page. I'll link it below. She's amazing. She's like this everyday girl who shows you who she is on her sleeve. Like, she, addresses the issue of a girl in today's society, being comfortable with your body, weight fluctuating, and I love that, and I think that's amazing. On top of, she's funny and she's so talented. Recently, and I've been obsessed, I've been like, Trish, seriously, you need to post these videos because I need to know what's happening. But she's been in New York City, and she is a speed talker, and so she is going to be on the Guinness World Records Unleashed speed reading, and I'm telling you, she does Shakespeare, and she was on Good Morning America, demonstrating her talents about speed reading, and it's amazing. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so happy for it. And I just saw a video she posted, and she was did a meetup in New York City with some of her other YouTuber friends, fishies as she calls them anyways, and they went out and had dinner, and I was like, oh my god, I was kind of jealous. I was like, I want to be there. Had I known, if you would have done something like that, Trish, in Toronto, I would have been cancel everything, because I would have been there. Anyways, and she also has 2 books out, so you can check those out on her channel and stuff like this. Yeah, she's just, amazing, and I love you, Trish. I, love your videos. I'm probably, 1% male gay population that maybe watches you, I don't know, but I love you. And, yeah, I just, I feel like in my head we're friends. Is that creepy? Slightly, I'm sure. Anyways, love you, and for any of you who don't know who she is, check her out. So moving on to how to have fab hair this winter. Listen, if you don't have any of these tools, you definitely have to put this on your Santa list. The person that you love, or if you're an independent girl working it out, you need to buy these. So basically it's called bio-Ionic. So here is what the brand looks like. Take a nice little view there. Okay, so you're asking what makes this brand so amazing? Well, I'm going to tell you. Okay, so in all of the products, so the blow dryers, the flat irons, the brushes, everything, there is this, we'll break it down layman's terms. Basically a rock mineral kind of thing from this island off of China or Japan, something like this. Anyways, it's from the lava rocks, and what he found basically was that once broken down and put into these instruments of great hairness. Okay, so say you have crazy, curly, unruly hair, and you've been using all kinds of brushes and blow dryers before, and you're getting static and flyaway, and the shape of your hairstyle isn't holding. Well, what's great about this is that, okay, let's get scientific for a second. Okay, so you have a moisture molecule within the hair. So the negative ion cleans off free radicals that damage and break the hair. It goes in and it bursts the moisture molecule to get smaller into that hair cuticle. So you have more moisture within your hair. So it's not searching in the dry, winter, cold air for moisture. So it stays and retains in your hair. Also, it acts like a treatment when you run the flat iron through your hair. So running it through, the negative ions clean the hair of free radicals that break down your hair. Okay, so that's kind of the gist of it. I'm going to kind of go through the brushes and the blow dryers and the flat irons that I have. So, these And like the one amazing thing too that I want to tell you about is like I do hair and my tools are like everything, and this is my second blow dryer of the bio-Ionic. Now they look different now, which brings me to my second point, is they last forever. So my first one this is my second one. So my first one that I had, and I'm going to show you. When you turn on, this thing lights up, so it's kind of fun. The first one that I had, it lasted, oh my gosh, like 6 years, and that's like a lot of blow drying. You know, it fizzled out, and so I got this one about almost 4 years ago now, and it's amazing, still going strong. And so how this works is, so the nozzle in here has the Ionic technology, and when the heat's applied, activates it, and you know, the negative ions go onto your hair, and yay for that. And so that's kind of like how that works. So here through the back has a really clean, really easy cleaning ventilation system. So you just like wipe it, get the lint off, turn it on, good to go. Always use your nozzle. So even if you're not using this blow dryer, I don't care. I so often come across my clients saying they don't use a nozzle. They're like, I had to use a nozzle? Of course, and I'm going to tell you why. Don't be surprised if you're getting breakage. See that there? Those heat up, and when they touch your hair, and I'm going to say especially you gorgeous blondes, your hair fries off, and then you have more breakage than you need. So just put on your nozzle. This one's really nice too because it has a little grippy kind of this here, and this edge is flat. So when you're taking your brush and you're sliding it through, it kind of catches the hair and helps to comb it through and smooth it out. So that's another great thing about the bio-Ionic. I'm going to put, it's not the website where to order this from, but I'm going to put their website from California so you can read about it and then find out where in your area that you can order these products if you wish to. Okay, so I'm going to start first with my favorite brushes that I use all the time. So it's these ones here. Whoops. Okay, so these are basically like the thermal brushes. So I have one in large, medium, and small. And okay, so you can see that they have the little ventilation system here, and also the technology of the Ionic technology is in here. So when you're blow drying, again, this heats up, it's in the bristles, it's in everything, so your hair is just getting blasted with these awesome negative ions. And so this one's a round brush, you know, like need I say more? Okay, so these ones here are square, and they're blue, and I'm not sure if they make these anymore, but this one here, when it came out, I was obsessed with it because it's the most lightweight brush that I have ever used. You can see the brand there. It's so lightweight, and what's great about the square is this. Okay, so opposed to like a round brush, right? So when you are going and you're flat ironing your hair, and say you want more of a smooth, flat end, you can kind of take your blow dryer and you can use this to your advantage, or you can really get in there and make a like a nice round shape. So that's this. This plastic is actually really, really soft, unlike the hard plastic. So there's that. And if you have problems like lifting your arms and whatever, if you can find these brushes, get this, because it's so, like I said, it's so lightweight. And then we have I think this is like a natural burl bristle kind of thing. So these ones here are absolutely amazing for those of you out there who have curly, thick hair. So take whichever one that applies to you. So if you have like longer hair, this one here is amazing. This one is the extra large round barrel bristle. And I'll just give you, again, I'll show you. And it has these lovely handles to really grip. So when you're coming through that, you know, awesome, luscious, gorgeous curly hair, this is your brush. And then I like to alternate too, so I won't just use one brush for the whole head. So say if you had like really curly hair, thick, I might start with this and get it as smooth as possible, and then I would move on to like this brush to finish and define, and then through just the sides here. If I have smaller hairs, I'll either use this one here, or if I really gotta get it straight, I'll use a smaller one of these. Yeah. Oh, and the other thing that, I never use this, but, okay, so here, and all the brushes I'll show you, so it has this really cool little thing, right? So if you are doing your hair, and you want a section, you just pull this little handy gadget out. Kind of looks like a little golfer's tee. Anyways, so you would like take your section, blow dry, take your next section, blow dry. So they really have thought about everything with this brush. So each one of these brushes has that in it, I think, yes. Okay, so this one here is more, it's not so pointy. It's just kind of like that. So that's for, yeah. And then these ones don't have it. Okay, so yeah. So, and then, okay, so then the flat irons, right? Okay, so this one here, I have had this flat iron since the beginning of time. Let me tell you. I recently actually had finally some issues with it. The little plate fell out, and it's been honestly like 7 years. So the plate fell out, it popped back in, still seems to work. Nothing electrical happened, which is great. So this is the flat iron, and honestly I found that when you first start using these flat irons, they get better with time. It's almost like a fine wine. It just like, when you start off, it's almost like there's something like it's too clean or something, and it just slides really nicely and it works amazing. And then as time goes on, it just like works awesome. And so there's actually, I don't know if you can see in there, so you clamp down on the hair, and it has the ion technology through here, but it has a steam release, which is nice. So it takes all the pressure and the steam that comes out of the hair and whatever, and it kind of releases here. So that's nice. It has the dial gauge, but like I said, it's really old. So, it's, the numbers have gone off. This one's old, but I just started using it. So here's the dial gauge here, and you can see it goes from 240 to 400. When you turn it on, this light here is green, it starts to flash, and it'll turn green when it's ready, and it's like literally 2 seconds. So yeah, that is it for what I have. They also have the one pass flat irons, and they have like a little little strips here of silicone. There's those. Those are that one there is amazing if you have curly, thick hair to like really get it done quick. So there's that one. Like I said, I don't know that they make these specific ones anymore, but I will definitely list the link below, and you can check it out. Yeah, I love these brushes. I know you're gonna love them. So even, okay, and if I'm gonna say one thing, if you get one brush just to try out, definitely get this one here. I don't know specifically like what it would be called, so it just said, okay, there's a number for this brush actually. So it is R570. You can kind of see it right there. So this is like the larger one of the three. I'll read you them off in case you want to go. Okay, so this one here, so the medium one is R460. And then the small one is, whoops, okay, so this one is R350. So here you go. Okay, there you go. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little chit chat about some brushes and tools for your hair. So let me know if you have these, or if you've heard and you've tried these tools. Let me know how it worked for you. Alright, until I see you next time, be celebrated, be beautiful, and be magnificent. Mwah.